Should we do the...
Keep going like forever.
Welcome
back
to the
Soccer Life Mastery
podcast.
Woohoo!
With yours truly, Kyle and
Ignacio.
Or for the kids,
Nachos. Hey,
Nachos.
it's the Soccer Life Mastery.
There you go. So, there's no Premier League happened last week.
No Premier League.
No, I had a bit of a break.
Yes.
I did not. I was private coaching for the first time in a very long time.
Still busy.
Yes, but that was good to get back out there, help the kids one-on-one and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's quite funny. So I was watching since the very first podcast. It keep changing all the time.
I know.
Now I have lights. We never know for how long.
Yeah,
we came back to the 3 camera setup. But we never know how we're going to end up editing. So we keep looking to that one, and hold on. That one, I don't know if you can see.
I like this little angel thing over the top.
Yeah, I know. You're like a little angel.
I know. But anyways, today's topic is going to be about attacking midfield. Attacking midfield, that is. Because last week we did defensive midfield.
Yes.
And the week before we did fullback and Justin Bieber and...
Yeah, Justin Bieber thing, yeah.
Everything else.
But now I think the topic of today, it's one of the most like required. Hey, can I be midfield? Like attacking midfield?
Absolutely. Well, number 10 is a beautiful spot, attacking midfield.
Exactly.
I started at defensive midfield, but I worked my way towards the attacking midfield area.
Because your ability, your skills?
I'm trash. No,
of course it is.
I'm the worst.
Yeah, no, of course you're good. If you haven't seen Kyle play yet, well, go to the YouTube. You might going to find some games that Kyle was playing.
Maybe. I'm not even sure. I think they are. You've seen them?
Yes. Yeah.
The YouTube is popping, so check that out. I think even this week, we'll try to remember, we've got a $30 Nike gift card.
Cool.
Where... At the start on YouTube, we'll let you know how you can win that.
Can I also win? Not really.
Oh, absolutely. You just have to comment and do the rules and you'll be fine.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, just give it an ass. It's rigged. The competition's rigged.
Oh my gosh.
No. So attacking midfield, as always. Okay, does the guy need to be Hulk? Does he need to be Superman? Does he need to be 8 foot tall and strong? What do you think?
I think it's all here, right? Technically.
Brain and you do gotta have obviously.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, hey, you have no idea. I was playing. Can you imagine, like in the game? Hey, I was playing and I did like a really nice cross. Did you? I didn't see. No, I did it here.
Yeah,
I did it here. Only here.
Imagine just putting some chess player up on the field. He's never kicked the ball in his life. He's just. We'll put Albert Einstein on the field.
Oh yeah, of course. But what I meant about you need to be smart. You need to be clever. You need to anticipate like the play. You need to understand. Yes, it's all here. But then, if you don't have like the skills, like,
I love being able to see this. It's so cool.
Can you see my shoes here? I can't see it. The lens is quite huge. Can we see our shoes today?
Sure. Nike.
Okay, cool.
We love Nike, Adelaide. You're the best.
Yes, Nike. Yes, I also have Nike. Yay.
We're repping all Nike today.
Oh my God.
As always. Shout out, Mike.
Shout out tonight.
Shannon, we love you. All right. Enough fluff. We talk about nonsense.
Thank you
so much. If you haven't been to the Soccer Love Mastery podcast before, you realise we talk fluff, we talk nonsense, and then we throw out some nuggets of gold for those ones who need to improve and learn.
Cool. Let's talk about the midfield.
The attacking midfield. So yes, cool. It's more of a brain and technical side rather than Hulk, strength and speed. Mm-hmm. If you can be technically gifted and learn how to play better and have good awareness and vision, because obviously maybe you're the one who's setting up the attack in terms of, cool, maybe I'm playing through to the wingers or the striker, I'm, helping to support them. So you need to understand how you can do that and obviously evade all the defenders around you, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
What position do you play? Don't forget.
Technically... supposed to be attacking midfield.
But Arvin, see now this is the episode where we really help you. We've got 2 midfielders here.
No, yeah, but I was not that good.
Hey, neither was I.
Technically
we're humble.
I was good. No, I was not. So, but I was doing what my coach wanted. So technically, as we mentioned like in a few episodes before, I was doing exactly what he wanted. So I was like a really good listener. If you say, hey, keep your hands up, try to make the play the way we wanted, which is this, and I was like, okay, let's do it. So I was doing pretty much like what he wanted to, and I was like the man of, how can I say, the man of confidence? Like, how can I say, when you trust the kid, How do we call that? Like for example, I was the guy who he trusted the most.
Yeah. I don't know English. I'm still learning.
Cool.
I forgot. I'm still in year 10 high school.
Oh my
year
gosh,
10.
year 10 high school. Okay.
Haven't passed year 10 high school.
Anyway, but yeah, I did have some skills back then, but that was like a really long time ago before my injury. So yeah, I had like a really nice skills that I could manage a way to find a striker.
Yeah.
And what I had struggled the most before was like I was thinking about something, but the striker wasn't following my thoughts.
Ooh.
You know, like
so what's that a lack of young ones who always listen to the academy and I say,
bling, bling, bling. Yeah.
Talk, communicate.
Communication.
Make me go crazy otherwise.
So yeah, for example, like when you dribble someone and then, okay, if the striker's run there, he'll be totally free. And I was passing the ball and then sometimes the striker was follow me, which was cool. Sometimes he was like, oh, I didn't catch that. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But then later on, after plenty of communication and everything was sorted. So once we look into each other, when you get used to your players, once you look to each other, we kind of know what you're going to do.
Yes.
Right? So kind of, hey, if like our chemist, like as a friend, is pretty nice. Like sometimes when we just look to each other, okay, let's do something silly. Yeah.
It's 99 chemistry we have.
Yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, he's my friend and boss, which is awesome. Anyway, that's not the point. But like the striker is there, so okay, I'm holding the ball just to look at him. He was like, okay, I need to go, and then he was going there. I was just passing the ball, and then my passing skill was like pretty good. I think that was my best part.
Yeah.
The dribbling thing was just like more like 1-2 inside outside, blah blah blah, quickly stuff, and then just to clear the area and then make like a really nice pass. Yeah.
Well, that's a great point. Where maybe when we're talking about with the defensive midfielder, your main kind of partner or communication or person you need to communicate with is the centre back.
Yeah.
Where the centre back is always going to be giving you information, so you need to establish good chemistry and a good relationship or friendship, obviously, with those with that particular position. But with attacking midfield, okay, like we just heard from this anecdote, you kind of need to be on the same page and start building a relationship, building that chemistry with the striker or possibly the wingers too, the front three, because you're the one actually delivering those through balls or the passing. So make sure you're on the same page where maybe you talk to each other before the game. Hey, look, striker, do you like to receive defeat or do you want to pretend to come defeat and go for a through ball and things like that?
That's the reason the training session is so important because of that kind of case scenario. I remember like doing like those dribblings and really nice pass and then the striker was not following. So, and they were like, okay, so there's two ways. They're going to look at you and say, hey, that was a terrible pass. No one was there. Yeah, but I thought, no, come on. You thought?
Yeah.
That's a communication. So maybe I was thinking, I'm so good. No, I was terrible because I was not passing properly. But at the same time, if he was following me, okay, that was a nice pass. I remember like watching Ronaldinho Gaúcho, which was definitely one of my favorite players. He was thinking out of the box, right? Like all the time. Like every time you see him with the ball, you're like, oh, what is going to happen now? You don't know.
Magician, yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool. And back in those days, I remember like watching those games. I remember like people want to watch Barcelona game just because of him. It's not even about, okay, I go for like Real Madrid who has like Figo, Zidane, like Ronaldo and Roberto Carlos, all of them, like they call it Galacticos or something.
Okay, yeah, but...
And then, but I want to watch like Ronaldinho. Like, he's different.
Yeah.
He's different. And I was pretty much like a Ronaldinho without make a proper pass.
And speaking of Ronaldinho, we even have this on the website. He is a through and through. He loves futsal. He grew up playing futsal.
Exactly.
He grew up playing futsal, and he's one of the best
Google
players.
It. Just put in YouTube like Ronaldinho Gaúcho playing futsal.
Yeah.
You're gonna see like plenty of footage of him. Like, geez.
And he turned out to be one of the most magical players ever. Yeah. But before I forget, when you're saying someone thought something about your coach saying thought. I knew I was going to forget. For example, so when I was playing, I used to have this one or two coaches who had. I'd be like, I thought he was going to do this, and my coach would always say this stupid saying. He's like, "Don't think, just do." I'm like, okay, I think I get that, but what does that even mean? I hear so many coaches say that. I'm like, yeah, but I got to use my brain, don't I? Like, don't think, do. It's just like a way for coaches just to, get on your back. I just thought it was hilarious. I had this one coach who used to always say it. I'm like, but I thought, he's like, don't think, just do. But do what?
but it's quite complicated, man. Can you imagine? Okay, we have a cross. The ball is coming. Okay, I want to do a bicycle. How cool is that? if I hit the goal and score the goal, can you imagine that the beautiful goal I'm going to score?
Yeah.
If I miss, I was there alone. All I need to do is just literally score easy.
Yeah.
But I try to do something magical. If I hit, yes, Ignacio, you're so good.
But if you don't,
damn, mate.
What are you doing?
Can I say that word?
Yeah.
Okay, that one.
Damn is fine.
Okay, cool.
Did you bleep out the last one from last episode?
No, I did. I just put it on mute, so it seems like So I just it was pretty much like that. But
Hilarious.
yes, mate. What have you done? It's just like score to go, easy. And we saw like this. We keep seeing this like in pretty single game. Like okay, easy goals, and they try to complicate it. They try to make better and like magical, but sometimes it just keeps simple, right?
Yeah, you got
But like Ronaldinho, which was the guy, was like, no, that's simple for me. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
he was doing like
For him, it's simple.
Yeah,
for him, it's simple.
Everyone was saying, he played like laughing, like enjoying everything. Yes, that was pretty much it. Like you see, like Ronaldinho playing like with the magic on his foot and just make like those passes that you can. Oh my gosh! How he just
Before I forget, because I think we crossed it. I didn't really speak about it. I do this every time, man. Every time I think I'm gonna say before I forget. And every time before I forget, and then I interrupt, and then I do forget.
If I'm not here next week, I just got fired.
No. It was about hello.
We should play midfielder, attacking midfielder, coaching.
Yeah, no, it will get back to
thoughts?
me. It was about God, we're so horrible today. We gotta sort this out. Well, I gotta sort this out. Sorry. Moving on. Okay.
Moving on.
It will come back to me. It was
Definitely,
about something
sure.
very important, and it happens every time. And I'm gonna fire myself actually.
No. Look.
Next week is gonna be Ignacio and himself. Ignacio and Nachos is gonna be on the podcast.
Yeah, we can make like the interview like me.
Yeah.
I can make the question. So what do you think? And then I'll just go there and just look
right.
to the other camera. Cool.
Can you do a little monologue while I try to think about this?
Yes, of
course.
course.
I'll give you a question. So cool. We've established obviously the physical side. It's more technical, and what we said, the magical side of having the creativity, that X factor. Okay. Do you have any other tips? Okay. How could a player at home? He's a midfielder. What are any tips that he can take from this podcast and go, okay, cool. I've learned from Nachos, the man himself. Can I implement that to a game, or how can I improve? Anything for you?
So one of the things I keep saying the most to every single player, not for the midfielder, is just like, okay, keep your heads up. Try to anticipate the whole play. So for example, if you see like a Messi playing, every single time he's like this, before he even touch the ball. Why? Because he keeps thinking, okay, if this guy just...
Sorry, the coaching. Okay, when you were the coach, I got it. So, Ignacio, when your coach loved you because what?
Because I was a good listener.
And you did what?
Exactly what he wanted.
Coaches. No, I'm the coach. Players. Make sure when I'm giving you advice, you take it on board. Premier League players, take it on board. Academy players in the development program, take it on board. The advice we give you is to make you a better player. And I know you're 10 years old and 12 years old and you think you're Lionel Messi. But us coaches, every coach understands this. You get some players who think they're the best, and we're here to help you. And if especially in terms of tactics, make sure you do the tactics, because it's not about yourself, it's about the
whole
team.
Yes.
Okay, so his coach loved him because he listened, put into practice, and then gets the result.
Yeah, exactly.
If everybody does that, you get a very good team. But you do see those teams that have really good individuals, but they're all individuals.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're all doing their own thing, and they're no longer a team.
That's one of the main issues we kind of found as a coach. It's just like, as he said. So you have the decision of making a pass. So can you imagine, as I was saying, Lionel Messi just keep looking to one side to another before he even take the ball. So for example, okay, if Kyle passed the ball to me, I know my strike is there. So as soon as I receive, I'm going to pass it straight there. Before he even, he didn't pass it to me, he passed to someone else. Okay, however, if this guy just passed to me, I'm going to receive, I can do this or that. So he anticipated the whole play. So he know what to do, which is good. Perfect. Heads up, anticipating the play. That's the way the attacking midfielder normally has to do, because he needs to count passing the ball quickly, just make the clear to someone else to give their opportunity. Normally they do like plenty of assists as well, like during the whole game. So this is pretty important. Listen to your coach. Why? Because if you're in the right position, can you imagine? Okay, if I receive the ball, my strike is there, and then you pass. Where's the strike? Oh, he came to help. Why? Okay, because it's important. But why he came that much? He can come to help like being one of the first combat. Yeah, but then can you imagine like your striker is next to the goalkeeper, but it's a normal play. It's not like a corner or something. And then, hey, what are you doing there? So if you keep your position, if you do exactly what your coach say, everyone will be in shape.
And everyone knows where they're meant to be.
Then the midfielder will have like every single thing sorted. Yeah. For him, because he knows like, hey, someone is there. If I receive the ball, that's what I keep saying that to my players. Every time you receive the ball, the wings has to be there. The defenders, striker, everyone has to be on your own position. So when you receive the ball, you know what to do technically, because if everyone is doing the right thing, then
you have success. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Great point.
Bling, bling, bling.
Bing, bing, bing. I'm so glad I remembered what I was trying to say.
See that?
Which
I have
it was all nachos. That's why.
Thank you.
He's the best in the world. Perfect. In terms of technical ability, what are some things that probably they need to have? Like before with, the defensive midfielder, we said, okay, first time pass is very important. Obviously control and being, composed. If you're a centre back, composed, full back, composed. Maybe for centre back, it's the long passes. Where attacking midfield, presumably it would be different. Maybe you don't need to do a long pass because where are you? Probably already up the field. So do you have any input? Okay, attacking midfielders, if they want to be an attacking midfielder, what should they maybe do at home? What sort of things they need to improve? Is it their 1v1s? Is it their turning ability? Is it first time pass? Is it through balls? Is it long range shooting or short range?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So there's a few things that I normally say. First of all, I know everyone has to be like good right foot and left foot. But like attacking midfielder, you kind of have to have like a really nice pass with the left and right foot. Because you never know. You don't have time to think, okay, I need to put it on my right side because my right side is the good one. No. If the ball comes to your left side, try to deliver with the left side.
And you're in the middle of the field.
You're in the middle of the field. So yeah, you need to use. So I think this is one of the most important one. About dribbling, yes, I think you need to know how to dribble. But like the main thing is like maybe one dribble in a pass. Short, easy. Like just to clear the area to make your life easier. So it's just an example. If you're dribbling someone, okay, it's a one-on-one situation. Yeah, you can just kind of like dribble and pass. If you don't know how to dribble, if you're not that fast to dribble, then you just kind of need to clear to one side or another. Just to make like a pass, like a short pass maybe, or maybe like a long one, because you need to be good in both kind of pass. Like a long one, like how would you say upper pass? No, like how do you call it?
High pass.
Yeah, like
long
high pass, long, like short. You have to be like pretty much perfect in passing. Can you imagine? Like I'm a midfielder, but I cannot pass.
Yeah. Every time you do a through ball, straight to the defender.
Yeah, I know.
And it's game over.
So yeah, and normally we keep saying to attacking midfielder, always pass forward. Try to use forward position, unless you're going to pass to like defensive midfielder. That is there to help you out always, as we mentioned.
But whenever you get the ball, first priority is can we go forward? That's where the goal is. If you can't go forward, okay, maybe can we switch it? Otherwise, of course, we can turn back and keep the ball for sure.
But once you pass the ball to someone in the back, I did that in the training session yesterday.
Barabi!
For example, you need to be an option.
Yes.
So as soon as you pass, you open up quickly and call for the ball. And then you do exactly, okay, I'm going to pass, and then you're going to open up to one of the sides, of course, then keep looking, okay, I know what to do now. Yes, go.
And that is, yeah, exactly right. Nasser said that's kind of this week's kind of session or topic. It's cool. Once you pass the ball, cool, can we make a forward run to get it back, or can we support again? It's about passing and moving your game. You never pass the ball and go, nice pass, that was really good. I hope he does something really nice with it. No, it's pass the ball and go, not watch but help. Can I pass and help? Pass and help. How can I get it forward? Or maybe do I support from behind? These are definitely things, especially as an attacking midfielder, the 1-2s, whether it's with the striker around the defensive midfielder or around the centre back, the 1-2s as an attacking midfielder is super important.
Because we're still going to get to the striker's position. Yes, we're still going to get there. But like the striker is one of the players who normally don't touch the ball quite often than the other ones. All he needs to do is just keep it open up to one side or another, being an option for you all the time. And once he receives it, he might had the chance to score the goal or something. This is for a different episode. However, for the attacking midfielder, you need to be an option every single place you go. You need to be there to be an option, to clear the play, to make the whole thing and just make it happen. Because the striker will have only one chance. So you need to make sure that you're going to pass the ball properly to put him in a position that, hey, mate, score the goal. That's for you. Woohoo! Because
Absolutely.
sometimes we see those passes. It's like you see like the attacking midfielder just passing the ball and just going pretty much like celebrating already.
Yeah.
Have you seen those passes? Like
Yeah,
when the guy just make the pass, and
he's
just
like,
go
oh,
just go like this.
he knows it's sweet.
Because it is good when you see like in the camera, like in the back. So you see the guy passing the ball
He's
and
like,
just going there like running to celebrate because he know that's a good pass. And then if they score, I knew it. Just go there and do it. Otherwise, no.
Yeah.
Geez.
No, absolutely right. No, perfect. So, midfielder, you're doing a lot of attacking midfielder, doing a lot of assisting through balls or can we get 1-2s, whether it's with a winger or whoever. Awesome. But obviously dribbling, you're going to be having people around you. It's probably going to be less like wingers. They're going to be dribbling down the line at speed. You'll probably have to keep it closer because if you run at speed in terms of keeping the ball too far away, yeah, you might beat a defensive midfielder, but then the centre back's going to go, thank you so much. So dribbling, it's more in tight, close dribbling rather than at speed, long distance dribbling. And that will give you the time to make those through balls like we just said, or those 1-2s. But of course, attacking midfielders, they get goals. They score goals, absolutely. So
yes, they do.
Yes, when you have the space, sure, drive with the ball, maybe 1v1 if you're in front of the centre back, 1v1 and quickly take a shot and etc.
Because already they are like the surprise thing as well. So you have like the whole play going there. Sometimes they come like from like as a surprise player, who just come from outside of the box doing something. They like maybe like one dribbling the kick, sometimes kicking outside of the box as well as a defensive midfielder. But like
absolutely. So make sure you have good striking ability because you go
with
cool.
both feet.
Yes, both feet. Because of course you're always up there, so you're always going to be in shooting range. Whether it's long or even with 1-2s, getting close inside the box is also useful. Whereas a coach would go, being that all-rounded player. Okay, if you do have the ability to make passing and assist for days, we're still going to love you for sure. But if you do have that finishing ability, we go, okay, he's just the man. He's the dude. We love him.
He's the one who's going to make the whole thing.
Yes, you're going all the way, so to speak. But of course, if you do have that X factor and you can dribble and make those through balls, you're still a phenomenal player. But then maybe think, okay, cool. How can I start getting more goals myself? Because as individual players and individual careers, we're all a little bit selfish, and having stats to your name, having those goals to your name is going to help you maybe find to new clubs or get your foot in the door saying, hey, look, I'm an attacking midfielder last season. I got so many goals, so many assists. So it is good to get goals. So definitely work on your finishing ability and not being scared of taking a shot when it is in front of you and you have the chance.
Definitely, yeah.
So yeah, I think anything else?
Pretty much it, right?
Yeah. Fitness wise, obviously you got to be fit, but you can get away with just being that type of player who just gets in the pockets of space in between the lines of the defense and the midfield, trying to find the pocket of space. But a good play is those sharp changes of direction. How can I get away from the defensive midfielder marking me so I can receive facing forward? But it's less like up and down, massive sprints. But of course, fitness is standard for everybody.
And that's one of the reasons, because you need to plan before you go. So you need to anticipate the play, as I mentioned before. So which means you don't need to run that much because you're going to run wisely. So, okay, I know I need to go there. But if I go there, I need to be an option to receive because I'm going to pass the ball right there.
Yes.
So if you don't know how to anticipate or how to plan what you're going to do, then you might going to run like totally wrong. You're going to, hey, can I have the ball? Can I have the ball? And then you're going to get tired by the end of the whole
And you
game.
can fix that by watching football, by learning from coaches like us, because we talk about the anticipating so much. Where cool, if I get the ball, what could I do? But what if that guy played to this person? Then how could I then help that person? Or if that person played to this person, how can I then help that person? You're thinking ahead of the game, anticipating where should I go at what moment, and if I did get the ball, I know there's a defensive midfielder on me. What could I do straight away? Because I haven't got time. Obviously, developing dribbling skills will give you more time. But you always want to be a step ahead of the game. And as an attacking midfielder, super important because those seconds count. If you get the ball and quickly play that through ball, the defense is like, what just happened? Yeah. But if you control the ball, hold the ball, be a ballerina on the ball, dance with it, do the tango on it, then by that time, defense is all structured. Strikers have already made the run, now they're offside, and etc. So the speed at which you play is going to be what makes you a good player to a great player. So that's something else to keep in mind. About your tactical knowledge and your experience. And like I said, watch football, learn from us, join the academy, whatever. But that probably wraps it up because the Premier Academy League is stopped for the weekend. But we'll be on this Sunday. So next weekend we'll let you know how that went. We'll post. We haven't got a proper YouTube video popping up, but we do have some videos that will still pop up in terms of information about the academy and things like that, instead of a Premier League video like we normally do. But yes,
cool.
Awesome.
That's it.
So far, so good.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Just click the link below to subscribe. And if you have any comments, please just put in there for us too. And keep watching every single week. We have something different going on, which is Monday Motivational, Tuesday Tips and Tricks.
Chips and chips and chips and chips. Wednesday Whiteboard. Thursday Podcast. Friday Fun Day. Saturday you're going to be a YouTube clip or whatever, some cool stuff. And Sunday is going to be a mix of different things, where it's Success Story Sunday, Sunday Summary, just a random video, kind of whatever we feel like posting.
Perfect.
Awesome. See you next time. Ciao. Bye.